It's a wave that missed a quickie, oh yeah. Imagine for a moment that you are a timeless, spaceless being somehow existing in a void of nothingness. And I'm talking real nothingness, not that Lawrence Krauss crap. You're also all-knowing. Though since there's no time or space, there's not a lot to know, obviously. You're all-powerful too. Although again, being all-powerful in a timeless, spaceless void of nothingness doesn't seem to have any real oomph, does it? Regardless, the best part about being you is that you are also pure love. Undiluted, unrivaled, unyielding goodness. And I know what you're thinking. Yes, I'm almost there, but not quite. So I still have a little work to do, but thank you. Thank you. I'm humbled by the gesture. Of course, growing up in a religion which indoctrinated me with the idea that love is a verb, something I still practice in my own life when I get a chance, I'm again left to wonder what could be loving about a being for whom verbs or actions do not and cannot apply. Sans space and time. Caveats aside, you are, again, all-knowing, all-powerful, and all-loving, existing in a void of timeless nothingness, whatever that means. Now, somehow and in some way, you've suddenly decided, which I know requires time, just leave it. You've decided to create a world completely foreign to you and your surroundings, or lack thereof. Finally, instead of creating these sentient beings right here and now so they can be with you immediately, you create them in a material, temporal world apart from yourself where they will experience unimaginable suffering, sorrow, torture, and all manner of deprivation. Worse yet, you create them and this world in such a way that these sentient beings are likely to end up suffering unspeakable, infernal misery and anguish for all eternity. Now, I understand that the vast majority of you are nowhere near as loving and good as some people say that I am. But even without this achievement, let's say that you're a moderately loving, decent human being. You don't kick cats. You make an effort not to step on bugs, etc. Does this sound like something you would do? I want you to take a minute and really think about that. What are you thinking about? Of course you wouldn't. What kind of sick fuck would do that? If you have one single cell of human decency or goodness in you, such a thing would be unthinkable. It's like asking you if you would feed your 6-week-old child or your dog to a shark. No, and fuck no, you sick fuck. Jesus Christ and his little elves. I can't believe you had to think about it. That's horrifying. What I've just described to you is known as Christianity. This is what Christians believe and what they want you to believe. This is what is written in their holy book and taught in their churches, to children even. This is what has been taught to one degree or another for the last 2,000 years, from the earliest church fathers to the asshats you'll meet on the street corner who will proudly hand you a pamphlet proclaiming this very thing. But I've been doing some thinking, and it's become very clear to me that if the tri-omni tribal war god of Abraham does indeed exist, none of us have anything to fear. Well, apart from his design skills, or lack thereof, and the whole creating evil and suffering thing. But hell, again, if God exists, hell no. And that's what we'll talk about in part .0965. Once again, I'm me. Thanks for watching.